We're talking with Mark. Mark, you're with Allworth's Money Matters.
Hey, how are you guys? Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark, for joining us.
Long-time listener. Love you guys.
Oh, good. Thank you.
So I'm 52 years old. I'll just kind of give you my financial rundown here.
All right.
52 years old. 52 years old, divorced. I have a 20-year-old daughter in college. I have a 18-year-old daughter in college. My net worth is about $2.1 million. So it's about 1.3 in a 401k, about 266 in a brokerage, 245 in a Roth, and I'm sitting on about 140 in cash. I sold 2 real estate properties last year, and I've been slowly investing that money. But my main question is that I am maxing out my 401k, and I'm subsidizing my lifestyle with the cash that I have. Is that a good approach?
Perfect.
Okay.
Probably.
Perfect. No, he obviously has a grasp on his finances.
What's your income?
Well, it went from 155,000 down to 130,000 because my company cut out bonuses last year, and I don't know if they're going to bring them back. So I'm in a pretty volatile industry. I'm in the alcohol beverage industry.
Oh yeah, this is
I am
rough.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to hang on for the next 5 years. Could be 5 years. It could be 3 years. I mean, they're doing layoffs every year because the business is so bad.
All right, so I like the idea. So essentially, what you're doing is you're actually taking taxable money.
And are you in California?
No, I'm in South Carolina.
So you're taking taxable money that you recognized on the sale of this property in capital gains, and you are actually then subsidizing their lifestyle so that you continue to make the maximum contributions to a 401k, correct?
Correct.
That's
I
perfect.
think based on
Capital gains is paid on both properties.
That's right.
I
Understand.
think based upon your savings at your age, I think that's the right strategy as well.
And remember this, if something happens at age 55, right, you can still get, if you're 55 or older in the year in which you sever employment with this company, you can get at that 401k without penalty.
Okay, yeah.
It's 55 or older. If you roll it into an IRA, it's 59 and a half. But if you're 55 or older in the year in which you separate service from the company, you could get at that 401k.
How much are you helping your daughter's college expenses?
So I have I'm a year. So my youngest is on a half scholarship, so I only have to pay for another year of her, and so all in, about $75,000 by the time they graduate.
Wait, your youngest daughter's 18.
She said, well, it's a long story. She's 17, and she started college early to play sports.
How? What was she, like 12? I mean,
she was 17. No, she started.
What does she
college
play?
Volleyball. She's a collegiate volleyball player.
Must be pretty good.
So she's on a 2-year scholarship, so she'll get 2 years.
Oh, got it.
But my other daughter goes to Georgia Tech, which is very expensive. And,
yeah.
So I have, and she's studying abroad and other good stuff. So I still have about 3 years left with her.
Yeah,
so
and don't be afraid of those student loans. Don't be afraid of the student loans.
Yeah, I was trying to help my kids not have debt when they graduate.
Look, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with debt? I mean, truly.
I had a lot when I graduated, and I hated my parents for it.
Okay, well, maybe they'll hate you. Mark, maybe they'll hate you whether they have debt or not. We don't know. We have no idea.
So,
but we shouldn't be afraid of a little bit of debt. I mean, as long as they're not reaching out into the hundreds of thousands. But if they graduate with $40,000 or $50,000 in debt, who cares, right?
Correct.
They're going to get jobs. There's nothing like a little bit of responsibility coming out of college to get you moving.
I do have 529 set up for them.
How much do you have in the 529?
I have 30 for the one that goes to Georgia Tech, and about 30 for the other one too.
Perfect.
So I'm almost there.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, good.
Perfect.
All right,
I like the technique. And your industry. Do you think your industry is being affected by the legalization of marijuana, or do you just think it is a general trend in the consumption of alcohol?
It's a combination of the GLP shots. People aren't drinking as much, and
interesting.
Kids are not drinking. You know, the 21 to 28-year-olds are not drinking like we did when we were kids. And it's the legalization of cannabis and the THC drinks.
Yep.
It's all contributing to the decline of the industry. I work for Diageo, big
Okay.
company.
Yeah, huge company. Huge company.
So, and
it's really
well, actually,
interesting.
I don't work for them. I represent them. I work for a distributor. So,
So you actually push product for that particular.
I mean, it's the same
company,
thing in
so-
the wine industry, right?
and beer. Yeah. And
Yeah,
beer.
I have a friend that owns a Southern Wine and Spirits franchise. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah. I work for their competitor, Breakthrough Beverage. So.
yeah, but it's rough. But I got to tell you, the good thing about this is off subject, in my opinion, the drop in alcohol consumption goes hand in hand with the drop in violent crimes in certain communities.
No, well, that's a positive, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good for you.
No.
But there is a direct.
Unless the violent crimes against him.
Correct. But there's a direct correlation. All right, that's the
I do
answer.
have two more quick questions.
Okay.
Do you think I'm sitting on too much cash? 140,000 in cash? When I say
No.
cash,
No.
Particularly given what you just told us.
If you said I work for the state and my job is never in jeopardy, I'd say yes. But given the scenario, just make sure it's in a high yield account.
it is. Yep.
Yep. Okay. And what's the second
And my
question?
other thing is, I have a mortgage of 290,000, which is not much. I mean, a house is worth 500. I owe 290 on it, but I have a car payment that is like $1,100 a month. I owe $35,000 on it. The only reason I do it is that I can get the interest write off every year, and it's a 3% interest rate, so I'm doing better than 3%. Is that
Okay.
good?
Yep.
If it's 3%, doesn't make sense to pay that one off.
Yep. Makes
Okay.
sense.
All right.
Makes sense.
All right. That was what I wanted to know.
All right. Go sell
right.
something.
Thanks,
So
guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Mark.
Take care.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's got the whole.
Yeah, I had spent some time in Sonoma County, wine country, a few weeks ago.
Woo.
No, my buddy's got this house that is definitely woo.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
probably the coolest house I've ever been in.
Oh, I've never met this friend. Maybe one day.
Maybe you'll be lucky. But he's a big wine guy. Anyway, he built the place, I don't know, 10 years ago, and he's got this phenomenal vineyard, several acres, I don't know how many. But he can't sell his grapes now.
So what's he do?
He's
just let 'em
bottling some of
drop?
his own, but
It's like-
it's a problem. He says, so now I'm going to lose even more money on my vineyards.
So do they have to pick the grapes? Or can they let them rot on the vine?
I don't know. I mean, I imagine they can. I don't know what's the best for the vines long term.
I know. And did you have to drink some of this wine he made?
Well, he's got a massive wine collection. So
I know, but as he started making his own wine, have you been subjected to that yet?
he gave me a bottle. He didn't sell me. I had to buy a case to come visit.
So he makes his own wine. Is it good?
I haven't tried it. I got one bottle. He gave me one bottle, and I told my wife, let's wait until a nice time for dinner, and let's enjoy this bottle of Pinot. That
And then you crack it open, and it's just awful.
I doubt it.
Okay.
Knowing him, I mean, he's a true
He's a guy.
wine lover, and he understands his wine really well. And
Is it? It's like watching the movie Sideways, where they talk about
No,
Pinots
we-
all the way, all the time.
I also have friends that have very modest homes too. Okay, so it's not like all my friends are.
Like highfalutin.
No, not by any means.
All mine are.
Sure. I really don't care. Actually,
that's
I'd much
right.
rather stay in his house than any of my other friends' houses. Now
Okay,
I
well,
think
that-
about it. I'm really honest.
So the truth comes
It's
out.
pretty nice.
Is it nice?
Oh, it's spectacular. It's a really nice house.
What's the address?
Ah,